friends, it's Jessie here. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. For today's video, we are going to be doing our weekly check-in for the second week of February here in my hybrid budget worksheet. All of my worksheets that I use for my budget, I created for myself, and they are available to you if you join certain tiers of my membership. If you're interested in printable budget worksheets to help you get your budget in order, click the join button down below. You can read through all the information, figure out which membership tier is best for you to get you the best bang for your buck. I am sick. I am going to do my best to edit out all of the coughing fits that I inevitably will have while I film this video, but if some get through, I apologize. I know my voice sounds terrible. I'm very sick. I feel awful, so I'm gonna get through this as quickly as possible so I can get back to bed. So I have already filled out my expense tracker for the week in a previous video. Everything we spent for the week, it has been listed and categorized and added up, so it should be really easy just to punch all this information into my budget and get a feel for how we're doing so far in February. The week we're tracking for is week 2, February 6th through the 12th, and the categories that we are going to track here in this weekly section are grocery, factor, eating out, spending, and auto pay. But before we start tracking anything here in this weekly section, I need to write in a couple of things that came out. So the way that I use my hybrid budget is this is our monthly budget for things. Some of these are one-time things like bills that need to be paid. Others are overarching categories like the ones I just mentioned. Each week I keep track of what was spent in these categories that we track week to week, things that happen more than once throughout the month, and then at the end of the month I use that information to fill in this monthly section. But these other things are just one-time bills, that sort of thing, and those I can track right away. So for instance, our car insurance did come out this week. I budgeted $500, but the amount that actually came out was $504.81, so we are a little bit over budget there. And then Michigan gas came out at $55, right as anticipated. Alright, so the other thing that I totally forgot to put on my expense tracker was the debt payment that I made. And I haven't filled out any of the debt payments so far this week. So I know during week 1 we paid $250. I'll go ahead and fill this in really quickly. And this last week we also paid $250. And we plan to pay $250 each week this month. In week 3 and week 4, hopefully we will be able to do the same. But we're not there yet, so it's a total of $1,000, which you can see here, extra debt, we did budget $1,000. Oh, you probably can't see, I'm very zoomed out, my apologies. There you go, it's a little bit better. I apologize, you guys, I am really not feeling good. All week I had been feeling rough, and then yesterday I started to feel better. Today I feel worse again, so I guess it just kind of comes and goes. Alright. Let's talk about these categories so that I can get out of here. This is going to be a pretty short video. So for groceries this week, I spent $106.07. Very low-key week. Like I said, we were just sick and resting and not out doing a bunch of shopping and spending. For Factor, I actually did not get any Factor meals this week. If you're not familiar with Factor, it is a subscription where they send you fully cooked, prepared, fresh, never frozen meals. And I use those a lot of times to take to work. This week I just canceled my box, and in fact I've skipped the next couple of boxes just to try to save a little bit of money. So even though we budgeted $400 for Factor this month, I don't think I'm going to spend anywhere near that, which is a good thing. So we spent nothing this week. Eating out, we spent $95.35. We did one lunch out during the week, and then we also ordered a pizza over the weekend while we were all feeling pretty sick. Nobody felt like cooking, so that is what happened there. Like I said, if you want more in-depth information on everything we spent this week, go check out my expense tracking video. I don't want to just repeat everything here that I said in that video. For spending, it was $42.37. And we had nothing for auto pay this week, so pretty low-key week. So last week when we checked in, if you look up here, we had $989.95 remaining in our grocery budget for the month. So we spent $106.07 this week, which means we still have $883.82 remaining in our monthly budget, which is fantastic. We didn't spend anything from Factor, so we still have the $389.01 remaining that we had last week. For eating out, last week we had $442.84 remaining of our $500 budget for the month. This week we spent $95.35, meaning we have $347.49 remaining, so we are doing great there. We started out the month with $600 for spending. Last week we had $527.16 remaining, and this week we spent $42.37. So we still have $484.79 remaining. And auto pay, at the end of last week we had $199.70 left. We didn't spend anything, so we still have $199.70 remaining. So overall, being sick really helped our budget this week. We just weren't spending a lot of money. Let's see what our total spent was. $106.07, $95.35, $42.37. So of our variable spending categories, we spent $243.79, and we have how much remaining? $23.04.81. And the reason that I get totals is because if I'm over budget in one category but I'm under budget in another and it all evens out, I don't mind too much. My ultimate goal is to stay to my total budget for the month. So that is it for this check-in. Really short and sweet, but I want to go ahead and get out of here before I start coughing again. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. I post new budgeting and lifestyle content here on my channel every week. I'd love to have you come back. Make sure you check out my channel membership if you're interested in that. And I'll see you next time. Bye.